Rogan Josh is a dish that's all about the spices. Spices are a great way to make ketogenic meals much more interesting.
It's also a versatile recipe. We're going to use a variety of spices, but we can adjust these based on our preference.
What you like.
This recipe for Rogan Josh is a single serving. It makes 500 calories and is a 2-to-1 ketogenic ratio.
The first thing we need to do is marinate this meat. We're using lamb. Let's start with the onions. These are onions and they're diced very small. And we have garlic.
That smells good.
And some fresh ginger.
Okay.
And how about the garam masala and chili powder? Perfect. And we'll add a pinch of salt. Okay, so we just want to mix this to make sure that all the pieces of meat are evenly covered with the spices. And once you're done with that, you want to let it marinate for at least 1 hour. You can even let it sit overnight. So next we need to saute the lamb. We're going to add this ghee to the pot. Ghee is butter that has been clarified, so all the dairy solids have been removed. And we're going to put this over medium-high heat. So now that's browned, and we're going to add some chicken broth and coconut milk. All right, just give that a stir. So now we're gonna add the spices in the tea-ball, and the best part about this is since we're just steeping the spices, we don't have to count it as a carbohydrate. So this allows for a lot of creativity.
Well, we have a beautiful assortment of spices here. I'm going to put in a little bit of fennel, a little bit of caraway, some cardamom, black pepper, saffron.
I like the saffron because it gives it a really pretty color.
And bay leaf. How much bay leaf should I use, Dawn?
I'll just rip a piece for you.
We're going to break off a couple pieces of cinnamon. I love the smell of fresh cinnamon. And then pepper.
If you want. This is a spicy pepper, and you can add what you like.
So maybe just a little piece.
Just a little piece.
Depending on who's going to eat this. All right?
Yeah, make sure it's clasped.
So this is just a little tea ball that one would ordinarily make tea with.
We're using it for spices. So now we're gonna let this simmer for about 1 hour until the lamb is tender. Okay, now that this has cooked, we can take the tea ball back out and you can add the flax.
So we can serve this as a soup, or if you'd like it more of a stew consistency, you can add some flaxseed. This is 15 grams of flaxseed, so this is only adding about 70 calories, and it's mostly fat calories, and there's some fiber in here, but it'll thicken the stew up nicely.
And I like to finish this with some macadamia nuts that have been crushed, and this will further increase the fat content, and it gives it a little bit more texture. And we're ready to add this to our serving bowl. I'm going to add a little pre-weighed cilantro, and I think it's ready to enjoy.
I can't wait to try this. The aroma of this dish is really making me hungry.
It smells great.